I mean, look at that. I mean, obviously this is a train station, but it says here that I'm supposed to go to platform D, gate 37, aisle 2. No, that can't be right. Oh, I am lost. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm really glad to see all of you. Are you here to get on the train? Well, I guess that's a silly question. I mean, why else would you come to a train station if you weren't going to get on a train? Yeah, anyway, my name's Frank Anderson. I'm here to get on the Kingdom Express. That's a train, you know. Of course it is. What else would it be, you know, but a train? Anyway, I've got a map and a train schedule, but I can't figure out where to go. Do you know where I'm supposed to go?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You look as lost as I am. Do you know where you're supposed to go? Well, maybe that's a good thing. If we're going to be lost, we may as well all be lost together. I've heard some good things about the Kingdom Express. I've heard it's a really good train, but you know, I'm not really sure why that is. You know, I have an idea. Would you like to ride with me on the Kingdom Express?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you want to, you got to shout it out. Would you like to ride with me on the Kingdom Express?
Yes!
Well, all right, good. Let's see if we can get some help. Hello? Is there anyone there?
Yes, no need to shout. What's all this ruckus about?
Sorry, didn't mean to shout, but we need some help.
Well, you've come to the right place. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Holden Steady, and I'm more than happy to be of assistance to you.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Mr. Steady. My name's Frank Anderson, and these are all my new friends.
Well, but my breeches, I've never seen so many lovely faces all in one place. Are you all together?
We are now. As I mentioned, I've got a train and a train schedule and a map. I can't quite figure out where to go.
Well, why didn't you say so, my good man? Holden Steady is all about helping good people like you. I'm the head conductor here and have been for many years.
Well, that's great. But you know, I'm not really sure where we are.
Not sure where you are? Or how do you know where you're going if you're not sure where you are? Well, you're at Termination Junction, my good man. The premier train station in the whole area. Well, there's more trains that come in and out of here than you can imagine, my good man. I would not recommend all of them. Some of them don't go where you want them to go, and some of them seem to go to the right destination, but don't ever get there. If you want to get to the right destination, you got to be sure to get on the right train.
Well, I'm not really sure where I want to go, and I'm pretty sure they're not really sure where they want to go. We know we want to ride a train, and we've heard some good things about the Kingdom Express.
The Kingdom Express? That's a smashing idea. Yes, sir, it's the best train in the whole fleet. There's no train that'll take you to a better destination than that one will. But there are a whole lot of you here, and it's going to take a little while to gather up all the tickets. The Kingdom Express, I'm so excited. If you'll wait right here, I'll go work on those tickets.
Wow! Wasn't that great? I mean, we were so lucky to meet Mr. Steady. I mean, he is so helpful. He seems to know exactly what's good for us.
Hey, buddy.
Were you speaking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Here's how it is. I was over here minding my own business. I couldn't help but hear you two talking. Let me give you some advice, Frank. You don't need to be talking to that fella. If you want to catch a train, all you got to do is talk to me.
But Mr. Steady is getting tickets for the Kingdom Express.
Well, he's going to get you tickets, and he's going to get every penny you own.
Well, but he's a really nice man, and we don't know you.
Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Roland, Harley Roland. And I've been around trains my whole life. Ain't nobody knows more about catching a train than me.
Well, I guess that'd be all right. I mean, you know, I'm nice to meet you, and do you work here?
Me? Well, yeah, sort of, in a roundabout kind of way. I guess you could say I'm a consultant. I could be a lot of help to you. But first, I need to get a cup of coffee. Well, imagine that. I left my wallet at home this morning. You mind loaning me $1 or two, would you? I'll pay you back in a little while.
Well, okay. Yeah, I guess that'd be all right. Sure, that's a good idea. But you were saying something about helping us to get on board the train?
The train? Oh yeah, the train. That's imagine what it's going to cost for all you guys to buy a ticket? I know a better way. All you gotta do is follow me over the other side of the station, and me, you, and all these guys out here can hop on a train for free.
But we don't want to go to the other side of the station. We want to go to a really good place. And the Kingdom Express is one that can take us there. You know, this map and train schedule says that it starts from right here.
Kingdom Express? You don't want to board the Kingdom Express. There are easier trains to ride on. Like I said, you can hop on for free. After all, it doesn't matter where you're going, as long as you enjoy the ride.
Well, something doesn't sound right about getting on the train before paying first.
Look, who says what's right and what's wrong? Right and wrong is what you make it out to be. After all, what could possibly be the harm of hopping on a train for free? Everybody does it.
Just because everybody does something, it doesn't make it right. Besides, have you thought about what would happen if we got caught?
You're not going to get caught, not if you're with me. All you got to do is blend in and act natural. Just blend in, act natural. Do what everybody else is doing. Nobody's going to notice you. Trust me.
Well, even if I were okay with this, all of us would not be able to blend in with the crowd.
Like I said, trust me. I'm actually a master of disguise. Before I was a consultant, I used to work for the CIA. You know, the Central Embellishment Agency.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was the big chief there. Yeah, this is the big chief. I was second only to the President of the United States. I've been on secret mission.
Mr. Steady, I'm glad you're here. Mr. Rowland was just helping us out.
Hold it right there, Mr. Rowland. What have I told you about harassing the people here at Determination Junction?
He wasn't harassing us. He was trying to help us. He's a consultant.
A consultant. Is that what he told you? Would you care to explain yourself, Mr. Rowland?
Well, I would like to, but I'd first like to get a cup of coffee. Well, you wouldn't have to loan me $1, would you?
I don't have any money for you, Mr. Rowland, but I do have some advice. I'm all about helping people, and I can help you too, but the first thing you have to do is help yourself by making some big changes in your life.
But, Mr. Steady, I don't think he needs any help. He's a very important man. He used to work for the CIA, and he was just getting ready to teach us how to blend in with the crowd.
Well, looks like I got here just in the nick of time then. Mr. Anderson, didn't you say that you'd like to get on board the Kingdom Express?
Yeah, so?
Mr. Anderson, the Kingdom Express is more than just a train. It's a way of life. And the first lesson you need to learn if you want to get on board the Kingdom Express is that you should never try to blend in with the crowd.
Really?
Yes, Mr. Anderson, are you a Bible reading man, my friend?
Well, you know, I try to read it every once in a while.
Well, maybe you came across a story about 3 friends named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These 3 friends were kidnapped from their home country, and they were carried into a foreign country to serve a foreign king. Well, that king, King Nebuchadnezzar was his name, he built a giant statue of gold. And he commanded everybody in the kingdom to bow down and worship that statue. Well, everybody in the kingdom bowed down and worshiped that statue except Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Those 3 friends knew that they should worship God and Him alone, and that made King Nebuchadnezzar mad. So mad that he threw those 3 friends into a burning fiery furnace. But God took care of them and they were not harmed.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the Kingdom Express?
Well, it has everything to do with the Kingdom Express. You see, the Kingdom Express is more, it's not just about getting on board the Kingdom Express, but it's about staying on board the Kingdom Express. Staying on the right track. And in order to do that, you can't blend in with the crowd, but you have to stand up, stand out, and be different. Now, we want you all to go learn the importance of standing up, standing out, and being different. You come back to me tomorrow night, and we'll see about getting on board that train. Now, before we dismiss the class, let's have a word of prayer.